What's going on, guys? My name is Spooky, and welcome to Five Nights at Freddy's 3. Before I make the same mistake I kept making in the other ones, I want to say right now, flashing lights, loud noises, epilepsy warning, okay? Just warning, loud noises, flashing lights. If you're prone to any of those, you know, or if any of those affect you, like, just don't watch this, okay? It can be very bad for your health, and it's also very spooky. So, get your ass out of here. Alright, so, the conclusion of Five Nights at Freddy's 2, where I had that epic fucking win there. That was so amazing. We're gonna dive straight into Five Nights at Freddy's 3, the horror attraction built about the terrors of Freddy Fazbear's Pizza. And who better to include than the murderer himself, trapped inside Springtrap. Let's do this. Fazbear's Fright, the horror attraction, local amusement park, is getting ready to scare your socks off with a new attraction based off the unsolved mysteries of Freddy Fazbear's Pizza, featuring actual relics from the dead. Oh, that's why in, like, that cutscene where, like, it shows Springtrap escaping the fire, you have a bunch of circusy stuff around there. It's because it was an amusement park. Man, imagine how dope that would be to have a Freddy Fazbear's at a theme park.
Hey,
Okay,
glad
that
you
glitched
came
for a
back for
second.
another night. I promise it'll be a lot more interesting this time. We found some great new relics over the weekend, and we're out tracking down a new lead right now. So let me just update you real quick, then you can get to work. Like, the attraction opens in like a week, so we have to make sure everything works and nothing catches on fire. When the place opens, people will come in at the opposite end of the building and work their way toward you, then past you and out the exit. Yeah, you've officially become part of the attraction. You'll be starring as the security guard. So not only will you be monitoring the people on the camera as they pass through, you know, to make sure no one steals anything or makes out in the corner, but you'll also be a part of the show. It'll make it feel really authentic, I think. Now let me tell you about what's new. We found another set of drawings, always nice, and a foxy head, which we think could be authentic. Then again, it might just be another crappy cosplay. And we found a desk fan, very old school, metal though. So watch the fingers. Right now the place is basically just, you know, flashing lights and spooky props. I honestly thought we'd have more by now. If we don't have something really cool by next week, then we may have to suit you up in a furry suit and make you walk around saying, boo. But, you know, like I said, we're trying to track down a good lead right now. Some guy who helped design one of the buildings says it was like an extra room that got boarded up, or something like that. So, we're gonna take a peek and see what we can find. For now, just get comfortable with the new setup. You can check the security cameras over to your right with the click of that blue button. You can toggle between the hall cams and the vent cams. Then over to your far left, you can flip up your maintenance panel. You know, use this to reboot any systems that may go offline. In trying to make the place feel vintage, we may have overdone it a bit. Some of this equipment is barely functional. Yeah, I wasn't joking about the fire. That's a real risk. The most important thing you want to watch for is the ventilation. Look, this place will give you the spooks, man, and if you let that ventilation go offline, then you'll start seeing some crazy stuff, man. Keep that air flowing. Okay, keep an eye on things, and we'll try to have something new for you tomorrow night.
Alright, yeah, so, night one, as you saw, I was, like, just really lax with everything, lackadaisic. There's no enemy in night one. You can't die. It's impossible. I checked through all the cameras like I usually do to give you guys a tour of what the area looks like. There's also vents that lead from every camera. Or almost every camera. They lead from a bunch of areas. Shit. What was I gonna say? I was gonna say something, wasn't I? I completely got sidetracked. Oh, yeah. This game features multiple endings. In the bad ending, which is the wrong one, it's not canon, the kids of the souls of the kids that William Afton murdered don't get put to rest. And they're like, they're restless, you know, they're still out there. In the good ending, which is the canon ending, the kids' souls are freed. they're saved. You know, you save them. I'm going to be using a little guide here because I can't do it on my own. I don't have it fully memorized. But starting on night 2, you're going to see me click some stuff through these cameras that's going to, like, shoot me into a couple mini games. And through those mini games, I'm going to be doing a bunch of stuff that's, like, symbolic of freeing the souls of these kids. So, throughout this, things are going to get really weird. But just know that it's a process that I need to take for freeing these kids that Afton fucking murdered. Now this minigame. So this is the Five Nights at Freddy's 1 location. So as you all know, after the events of Five Nights at Freddy's 1, the place got shut down. These minigames feature, whatchamacallit, the purple guy, one by one, dismantling the original animatronics. You know, just taking them apart, kicking their asses, because he doesn't want them to mess with him anymore. So, gotta follow Shadow Freddy a little bit. But eventually Purple Guy's gonna run out and beat our ass. Once we get to the safe room. You know, so there's that safe room that got boarded up. You know? William Afton, because it's invisible to animatronics, right? So that boarded up area right there, that's actually the entrance. This right here is the safe room, because I can't walk in it. It's invisible to me. And he takes that opportunity to confuse us and then rush us. Dumb purple guy. Why is it take so long
Hey
for
man,
me to be able
okay,
to
I
turn?
have some awesome news for you. First of all, we found some vintage audio training cassettes. Dude, these are like prehistoric. I think they were like training tapes for like other employees or something like that. So I thought we could like have them playing like over the speakers as people walk through the attraction. Dude, that makes us feel legit, man. But I have an even better surprise for you. You're not gonna believe this. We found one. A real one. Gotta go, man. Well look, it's in there somewhere. I'm sure you'll see it. Okay, I'll leave you with some of this great audio that I found. Talk to you later, man.
I just wanted to play that part.
Hello. Well.
Okay, there we go. I was wondering why that wasn't bringing me. So, as you saw, I clicked that little Balloon Boy poster right there. And that brought me to this minigame. Oh, the movement is so weird. Now you see how there's one balloon left? What we're going to do is we're not going to go to that exit, but instead we're going to go this way, jump a little bit, and we're going to glitch out. And we're going to fall through the darkness a little bit, and then we're going to reach this really creepy limbo area. And I think this is supposed to be like symbolic, literally, of limbo. This is where like the souls of the kids are just trapped here, you know, in this dark area, forever possessing these robots. But we need to set them free. The killer is gone. Like, they don't need to worry about him anymore. So, gonna collect all this stuff, and we're gonna go through the process. We're gonna free the kids. So after this, it gets a little more complex. Now we're gonna go to camera 7. Where's that? And we're gonna click these buttons right here, which I don't know how anyone figured this out, but it's gonna be top left, bottom left, top right, bottom right. So yeah, top left, top right, bottom right. That's gonna bring you to Mangle's quest, where it's like Mangle going to get the parts. But I can't get touched by that stupid kid, because as we know, kids like to freaking destroy Mangle. Come on, kid. Come back this way. Now, just like the Balloon Boy one, except this one is like places like a trap, because if you miss, you're like screwed. But yeah, so now that Mangle is back together, we fall down here. We're gonna land in this really, really creepy ass area that looks like it has like the puppet just kind of crying there. Make our way over here, and we have balloons. the background of this, like the starry kind of... I know it's supposed to be like confetti, I'm pretty sure. But it reminds me of stars, and I just think of the old NES game, Balloon Fighter. God, I love Balloon Fighter. I want like a Switch... I wanted like a Switch remake of like some of the old school NES games, you know? Except, you know the graphics that they made A Link to the Past in? I want them to do it like that. That would be so sweet. So, now that we've done back... Now that we've done that, we're not actually gonna go and continue the night. We're gonna go back to Cam 8 and go back into the Balloon Boy minigame. And you're probably wondering why. I'll show you. Get all these again. Hop over here. We hop down here. We now have a bridge, or not a bridge, like a parkour area of balloons. Walk our way over here. There's the poor little crying soul. But now we have the cake and we can comfort them. So, you good. You good, homie. I got you. Why doesn't it let me turn right away? Oh, that's so weird. Now, we can deal with the one animatronic that's actually in here. Where did he go? He's right there. So Springtrap is a little bit different than these other ones. There's no doors, nothing to block him. If he gets in your office, you're dead. But you can actually attract him to different rooms by playing an audio clip of Balloon Boy's laugh, which I'm pretty sure is just supposed to be like a child's laugh, but it's the same as Balloon Boy's. You know? And so what we need to do to survive is we just got to keep him just as far away from us as possible and make sure we seal the vents so that he can't get in. So now you can see him in the corner there. He's tricky with some of the cameras that he goes to. You know, he can hide in some areas. And there's a lot of areas in this where I'm going to be completely honest with you guys. I don't even know where he's at sometimes. I don't even know. And then that happens. So I use my camera too often. I get a video error. Then I have to go back to this whole thing. And I have to reboot the system. So that's another thing. If the audio devices fail, I can't attract him with the audio, you know, and that's bad. If my video goes off, I can't see anything. And if the vents go off, I slowly start hallucinating stuff and more phantoms will attract, and it just brings me closer to death. Now, you saw me kind of get freaked out for a second there. When I pulled up the camera, there was another animatronic staring back at me. Now, that was Balloon Boy, except he looks awful now. Because that was actually Phantom Balloon Boy. See, in this game, Springtrap's the only real animatronic. He's not the only animatronic, he's the only real one. Instead, now, there's a series of, like, ghost animatronics that are kind of, helping him out. And these are called the Phantom animatronics. What the Phantoms do is they'll jump scare you, and when they do that, you'll live, but it's gonna disable one of your systems. And therefore make it easier for Springtrap to murder you. You're so freaky.
Hello?
But as you can see, some of the animatronics can be defeated or beaten, like, if I'm quick enough. So Phantom Balloon Boy there, you noticed I avoided his jump scare by pulling the camera down quick enough. Other Phantom animatronics that you'll see in this, there's Phantom Foxy, which I'm gonna be completely real with you. I don't think there's really any way to beat him. The way that he appears is you'll look over to the left and he'll just be kind of standing there, and he'll just jump scare you. I think maybe if you look away quick enough, but ooh. I almost got caught there. Oh. See, so that's almost impossible to see, but he's standing back there, you know? So he has different positions that he can stand in for each camera. But, yeah, so Foxy just attacks you. Chica appears, on the camera that I went to, Camp 7. She appears on that, and she'll jump scare you. So, that is sometimes a problemo. Yeah, Freddy appears on that window just kind of walking by. You know, and I think the way to just avoid that is just don't stare at him. Because the way he catches you is that you look and you're like, what the hell is that? And then he pops down and gets you. So you just gotta ignore him. Just don't pay any attention to him. Just pull up your camera. Forget he's there. He won't get you. I just rebooted a system. I literally just rebooted one. Let's see. And then there's Phantom Balloon Boy, Phantom Mangle, and Phantom Puppet. So the Phantom Puppet, I don't even know what triggers him to show up. But I just know that I have no clue how to get rid of him. Where did he... Okay, he's still there. I must have missed him. But I don't know how to, like, how I trigger the puppet, the Phantom Puppet. I think... Oh, I think it's he appears, like, the puppet appears in that hall right there. And I don't know if you can avoid it. I think maybe if it's like Balloon Boy, you can pull the camera down quick enough. But he, like, shows up in the same way as his Five Nights at Freddy's 2 minigame. You know, when he's, like, right in your face as you look around. He literally does that, and you look around, you can't see anything. You can't pull up your cameras, you can't do nothing. All you can do is just stare into his gross, disgusting puppet eyes. Phantom Mangle will just appear, like, randomly, and she'll pop up right in this window, you know, right there. And just start screaming. I'm not even kidding. She just appears and just starts screeching. And it causes Springtrap. I'm pretty sure he hears that noise. And he'll start coming towards it. And then, obviously, Phantom Balloon Boy just appear on the camera like this, and he'll jump scare you, but you can avoid it if you pull the camera down quick enough. So that's a bit of a rundown on how this game is working, because starting from... Oh, hell yeah. I know Five Nights at Freddy's 2 had a lot of unique mechanics to it, but when you get into Five Nights at Freddy's 3 and Five Nights at Freddy's 4 and stuff like that, they start becoming less obvious, you know? Some of the ways that you defend yourself become a little more difficult. And so you have to figure some stuff out. Like, they don't tell you that you can avoid the phantoms. They don't even mention the phantoms. All he says in relation to that is that the vent systems, if they go off, you can see some crazy stuff, man. He doesn't even make reference to the phantoms, not even once. And so you're just kind of left to figure out how to defend yourself against them by yourself. Freddy. No. Freddy. Speak to me, man. It's okay. I'll go get help, Freddy. Oh, no purple guy? Freddy, were you trying to go in here? It's okay, Freddy. I'll go get help. No! Alright. Nope. Oh, boy. Okay, I had to close it so that I could stop it from doing that. If you enjoyed that, leave a like, comment, and subscribe. And stay tuned for the next one, where I'm going to be completing nights 3 and maybe night 4 or 5. I don't even know. There's a lot to work with in this game. So, stay tuned for that one, and see you next time. Bye-bye.